Well, good morning and welcome back. It's foggy and wet today. Can't always choose your weather, but you know, at my house I can kind of choose my weather, can't I? But in authenticness and realism, it's been about a week or so since I was out. So whether it's wet or not, let's do something today. I have something a little different to do today. I have a bit of a bigger meal to cook. I also have a new piece of gear that I want to show you. That could be problematic. I also have a new little piece of gear that I want to show you guys. Nothing special, nothing expensive, right? But you might like it. But yeah, oops. I gotta take apart some wood today, and getting the fire going might be a little bit, just a little bit harder today than normal. But I'll deal with that. That's okay. My little light is on. Can you see that? I didn't even think these things still worked. Oh, it went off. Well then, it was on, and it was. It comes on and goes off. It's a little red light keeps coming on inside of it. I don't think it's supposed to be red. Anyway, let's get to this. I have my bag, of course, with some extra stuff in there, and I have my fire pit. I brought out my old cane pot again because I think I'm going to use that to boil some water in. Let's get, first things first. You there. Let's get my sit pad so that I can sit down. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take this apart, and then I'm gonna split these long pieces and use them to start making my fire. Got my little axe. Could have brought a hammer, but again, when you're in the woods, you don't usually carry a hammer with you, do you? I don't. Unless you're going to build, like specifically build a cabin with nails and stuff like that. But I don't bring a hammer with me by no means. I don't know. I did put some stitching. See that in my glove where it was open up there? And I tried to do the little hole where I burnt myself, but still got to be careful. Right now I'm just going to split some of these and get them ready. I'm going to try splitting them. I'm going to try splitting them first, and then I'll cut them smaller as I need them. Like, I'll cut them smaller afterwards, or break them. This stuff splits relatively easy. Once you get it started good, it just pops apart. now that I have some of those split down, see them there? I didn't do them all. Some of them were a lot tougher than others. But hey, I'm not using a splitting axe or nothing either. But yeah, even though they're left out in the wet and the damp, they're really dry inside, so I'll be able to make some shavings in that, no problem. Just gonna get my saw now. Well, I got my saw, so just gonna cut these in half, and that's small enough for them. And then we'll work on the fire, and then I'll show you what I got here to cook to eat. Should be really good eating there today. And I also got my new little piece of gear to show you. I hope you like it. Now, for the help with my fire making today, I did bring some paper because I was looking out and it's really damp, so I'm not going to have to use all of it, I don't think. I'll just use one sheet. But I'm not messing around out here today. I got a good meal to cook and I want to cook it. I don't know if I lost the video or not, but I know sometimes I'll be doing stuff and I'm mumbling to myself. That's just me talking to myself. I'm not even talking to you guys, just talking to myself. Don't mind me. I do that sometimes when I'm at stuff. I'll definitely try to keep things loud enough that you can hear. But it doesn't always work that way. Slider don't work very good. This one knows. Sometimes. Now it's to just let that burn up, and then I can start working on what I'm going to have to eat. Well, now that I've got this going, now I'll show you my little gear set, because that's important. That's important for what I'm going to do today. I have this. It's a little Coleman's mess kit. And screws here. This flips around and acts like a handle. It comes with a plate. I've used this before. I found it pretty good. It's just a regular plate. Comes with a little pot. You can see the pot's been in the fire. Comes with a cup. Not a very big cup, but a cup. Comes with a lid for the pot. See, that fits on there really well. And this is your frying pan. Now the plate can also act like a lid for your frying pan if you want to put a lid on it. It only costs about, it's under $15 on Amazon I bought this for, so it's really cheap. It's really lightweight. But you know, it worked really well. So I'm going to be using some of this today, probably not all of it. But whoa, look at my fire, it's going really good. But yeah, okay now. I've also got a little plastic fork knife and spoon. I got my spork, so this is not, I just wanted something a little different so I can use my knife and my fork and that. And that fork is a bit easier to dig in stuff. While I got that fire going really good, I'm going to get my kettle on and get my water starting to boil. About a half a pot. It doesn't matter if it takes a while to boil. Gotta be adjusted. That word. Just like that. Now while that's started, let me show you what I got to eat today. First off, I got a piece of tin foil. That's important. Why? Because I have this potato. That potato is getting wrapped, and right now I don't even know, probably not even close to dinner time, but right now this potato is getting put right there. See that? I just have to remember to keep turning my potato or it'll burn. Now I have to change the battery. And we're back. Old battery. New battery. My leg is getting hot. Now, I've got these. Some people call them bangers. I just call them a sausage. It's a bratwurst sausage made by Johnsonville's. I don't have them in the package because what I did is when I bought them and bring them home, I cut the package open, put half in a bag and froze them, and I have the other half left out for today. That's why there's 2.5 sausages. I'm going to put my grill on my fire and cook them right on the grill. Water is starting to bubble already. I may actually end up having to take my potato out. I've got some peppers and onions cut up. I'm going to put them in my frying pan. I've got my tea, and I've got some butter for my frying pan. With this little frying pan set, it's very important that you use butter or grease or something like that because it's just straight aluminum. There's not no non-stick or anything like that in it. So anything you put in there, if you don't have some kind of medium in there like butter, oil, margarine, whatever you prefer to cook with, what you're going to cook is going to stick. So keep that in mind when you're cooking with this little set. Now I think for today, I have my blue cup, but I am going to use this cup and make my cup of tea in because, hey, it's my set and I have my set out to use today, hey? Makes sense? I could have used a little pot to boil the water in, but I just like using my tin can. It brings back a lot of memories of when I used to go out with my dad. Now, Dad would have a bale wire on it, but he would have just stuck a stick in the ground and stuck it on the stick, or stuck it right in the fire and used a stick to haul it out with. Which is the purpose of the bale wire when he used it. Let's get my tea cup ready, because I'm going to make a cup of tea first. And I'm going to use this instead of my sport. This carabiner that I have it on is not the one that it comes with. It comes with a smaller one, but I use the smaller one for something different. So I put my fork, knife, and spoon. You could tie them, put a piece of paracord on them or something like that and tie them on. Would be just as good. I usually like to find stuff like this in my campsite too. Little ropes I got left hanging around I can hook onto, and they'll serve an extra purpose just for keeping my stuff a bit tidy. I'll leave my fork out because I'm going to need that right now. Tea bag. Sugar. These little containers are great. They're Rubbermaid. Can you see that? There's Rubbermaid. Maybe a bit easier to see it on the lid. There. Very inexpensive. And they serve the purpose really well. Yeah, I need my... This one's coffee. I can tell by the sound. This one's coffee. This one's whitener. See? They're different sizes too. A lot of times I'll write on the bottle with a marker. Coffee, whitener, sugar. But I got my sugar in with my tea bag, so that makes that easier again. You see my pot. It's already starting to boil. It's only been on there for a couple of minutes. So that's a bit of a testament to how much of the heat is coming up out of there. Which means my potato is cooking. I'm going to give my potato another little while before I put my sausages in it on. My grill is probably going to sit high on the fire today. But what I can do is I can get my peppers ready to go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this. See how quickly it starts to melt. All I want to do is coat my pan. Let's tighten this up a bit more. And you can see there's a bit of ice on those. That came from a frozen bag of peppers. It's cut peppers and onions, and it's already ready to go. So there's no messing around, no fuss. Now while I'm waiting, I can just put this on as a lid, and it's ready to go. I'm not going to be using the pot today. I could have though. I should have boiled my water in there actually, thinking about it. Because that would have went on the... It has a bail on it, so it could have went on the little hanger that I have made. But that's okay. You know what... Everybody kind of knows what a pot does. Now I like using my old one, like I said. These are going to be the fun part of it. This is my potato turners. Now once I put my sausages on, I should be able to start cooking my peppers too. And I might be able to put my sausages on that upper grill for now and start them. I'm going to need my gloves. And my can tipper. See what I'm doing? Just grab the bottom of the can. Works like a charm. Let's get these put on that top rack. Not used to the low cup, I'm spilling it all over the place, and the handle of this one gets hot really quick too. That's something to keep in mind when you get this. When you put hot liquid in this little handle is aluminum as well, so it transfers the heat really well. I'll show you what I got going on. See, they're already starting to cook up there. A little bit of fire coming up underneath them there. So I'll just leave those and let them cook out for a while now. Potatoes almost done now too. So let's get this on. It's meals like this out in the bush, out in the woods, that I really enjoy. Having my cook up my sausages, my baked potato, my peppers and onions, cup of tea, you know, it's all good. And for the purposes of these videos, having it here, it is just as good because I'm still cooking on an open flame on the fire. Listen to them sizzle. I can't wait to dig into that. Oh yeah. Didn't bring any salt and pepper out with me. Kinda forgot that, but I do have butter. I'm just gonna load it up with butter. Butter potato. Now look at that. Oh, I'm eating like a king today. My leg is burning mad. Let's get a bit of this sausage. Peppers. I had salt and pepper. It would add a lot to it, but it is so tasty. It doesn't even need the salt and pepper. It's gonna clean out my pan a bit while I'm eating. So yeah, I'll get back with you now when I'm done eating because this is just too good. Way too good. Well, it's my last bite. I figure you guys, take along for the rest of the meal. You can see. It's so good. I don't know how else to describe it, but take your favorite restaurant in the entire world and multiply it by like 100. And that's preparing a meal out on the fire, in my opinion. It's not for everybody, no. But I tell you, there's nothing I enjoy more than cooking a meal out on a fire like this. And having, being able to share it with you guys. That just adds to it. I would do this regardless. But being able to share the experience now with technology and everything the way it is, it adds to what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. I hope you guys enjoy the videos as much as I enjoy making them. Because like I said, even if I was here by myself with no video camera, I'd still be here by myself. So, yeah, there's that. Now, I have to clean up a little bit. Well, that's it for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I don't think you will though, because I really enjoy this. But you guys have a great day, and I appreciate everybody that's watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share. And most importantly, thanks for watching, guys. But anything you can do to spread the word on the channel is much appreciated. I'd like to try to get my subscriber count up if I could. But hey, it all takes time. I know that as well as anybody. But you guys have a great day. Enjoy what you can in the rest of this day. I know it's very foggy out today and damp, but hey, you can still get out and do stuff. Might not be much, but you could still get out and do something. Till next time, folks.